Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Jacob deGrom. How about a scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. That misses, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa. deGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike. One out, bases empty.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In there safely.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Larnach at third with 2 away. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Matt Wallner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Wallner now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Heim collects, fires to first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
Two outs, bases full. Here's Royce Lewis. Yeah, there's the strike. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, 2 outs. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now it's filled up 3-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Arlington. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here is Marcus Semien. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Corey Seager, batting with one down, takes a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
On to France. Seager is gone quickly. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
2 out, space is empty. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. DeGrom back to work. Lee goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And that one way outside. 1-1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Kicks and fires. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just missed. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. Fastball is outside. Peterson on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Correa to Lee, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Josh Young. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Slice down the right side. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Larnach at the plate and takes high there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's a little high, and it's 3-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough
Take it
where
back.
you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Just off the inside edge.
3-0. Huh. 3-1.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bouncer to Young. Young to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's to third. Lewis throws to first. One up, one down. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. One and one.
That's a little bit low. That pitch in for a strike, and out 2-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
3-2.
That one inside. Look out. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Man at first with one gone. Jonah Hine stepping in for the Rangers.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Just missed.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. Now 1-2. Berger at first, one gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Two on, 2 outs. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
First and second, 2 down. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Arlington, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong up and throwing. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strike.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Left field, way back there. That ball's carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 3-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, Brooks Lee.
Nope.
Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that clips the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that drops in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Good eye right there. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wyatt Langford. There's the strike. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Peterson at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and Peterson retired. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 3 and the Rangers nothing. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. Armstrong in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And he lays down a bunt. And that goes foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard, and here comes Carlos Correa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That takes care of Correa. Here's Trevor Larnach. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swings through that.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Lopez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Out to short. Correa fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The Rangers trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. He reached out a walk his first time.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. Save. was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
1 gone, runner at first. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 strike.
Line drive. Tags the runner for 1. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one missing inside. That's down and in. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, that's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Armstrong departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Out to short. And that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Arlington, now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And takes low for ball 1. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that's in the dirt. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Seager stands in now.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Larnach pulls it down. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Ball 1 there. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. A little bit low.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Rangers 1. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Fastball is outside.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one ripped but foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. Next to hit, Willie Castro. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And that one sliced foul. And that just misses.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right side, hard hit on to Seager, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 4-1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and Jock Peterson stands in. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Sands, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The other way, and he beats the shift into the outfield. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that misses. Ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Wallner sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez won't go any further. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
And 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. A walk, and he's also singled. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Grounder off the pitcher. Now the throw to first on the run, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. And that one missing low.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Berger off of first with 2 away. Right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Marcus Semien. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And fouled off. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one not close. 2-2.
is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. On to France, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Trevor Larnach. Garcia in his second season. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That's inside.
That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Seager in the box, lays off for ball 1. Misses outside, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Stays alive. That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul.
That's a really good take.
Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Ezekiel Duran. No outs, runner at first. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That one outside. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alcala also throwing. Next offering way off the plate.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Leody Taveras. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Goes down looking. Josh Young digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griffin Jacks out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yohan Duran.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one at triple digits.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb. Well, 1-run game, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dane Dunning, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Latz getting loose as well. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Ty France. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering is down low. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
1 down, base is empty. swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lee stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Twins 4 and the Rangers 3. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with a base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. And a sac bunt here. Bare hand grab. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Known for his late inning heroics.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit, came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Duran is just 1 strike away. Lewis. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that